Boring!
Just when I was about to get to my favorite part, a loud sound startled me, and my story time halted in a blink of an eye. I was settled back in a classroom full of young birds. Some were sleeping, others were slouching with their heads down. Now, let's not interrupt. How about we give her a round of applause for trying? I took a deep breath once the clapping started. Goddess, I was so nervous when the teacher said I could teach lessons by telling them how Kunabella was made. I don't think I deserved this though. It was kinda boring, to be honest. I always wondered how I got the hang of this. Well, I'm afraid to say that our time is up. All of us probably know what will happen next. Please remember all this for next week's quiz. What? Why, teacher? It's because none of you were patient enough to wait until class was over. That would include yourself, Miss Crimson. What? Why? For disrupting my class without my consent. This teacher, she's doing this on purpose, isn't she? Well, that takes care of that. Why not take over what the children want from you then? Okay. Shaking off my anger, I stepped in front of the classroom with my usual smile on my face. The children smiled back, excitedly jumping up and down on their desks. Kuliha, everyone!
Kuliha, Lucia!
Kuliha is an informal way to say hello in Kunabelian language. You won't hear it often in the story. Going back to the lesson, or should we say, histories on how our home was made. It's always good to be reminded of something though. You should all know that you are all great Kunabelians that will always remember your true home. If you wish to travel around the sky, then always know that the Kunabelian goddesses will always be with you.
We get it, Lucia. You said that every time you come here.
Oh, I do? Huh. How come I don't remember any of this?
Yeah, you even said that a week ago.
Or maybe it's my usual bad memory moments.
Whatever. How about we celebrate our freedom by singing our usual song? Yeah!
Alright then. And 1, 2, 3. My name is Lucia Rock Crimson. As you can see, I'm a very special guest in such a small and old classroom. Well, not exactly as a special guest, as I frequently come here to sing with all the poor children here. I do this to bring some small joys to them. Well, it's all I can do for now before my rank goes up as an official Arya goddess. That's right, I'm an Arya goddess in training. Neat, right? Too bad I didn't get to my favorite part. It's very heartwarming to me. Want to hear it? I bet you do. After Kunabel was able to restore itself, our goddess's powers weaken, like a phoenix that is about to dispel. However, she won't be able to be reborn again. Her life was fading, and war was coming. Darkness was lurking into the sky, and so she went for one last option. She left some of her soul to the first Emerson's daughter, but not her entire soul was in Kunabella. Parts of her soul were also split apart, letting many of her loyal female birds spread their powers to protect different nests. Their own homes, of course. Pretty neat, right? Our goddess have revolutionized the new forms of her people to transform themselves into birds with no feathers, as their new forms are called no wings. Peace is regained in the world, letting most nests to have many goddesses, while others do not. There were various reasons some wouldn't want a goddess. Lack of freedom, overworking them, limiting the things they want to do. Well, Kunabella is different. In Kunabella, Arya goddesses are known to be great singers and musicians. This type of occupation was perfect for me because my passion is music. It's also fun to sing with the children's too. Music is everything to me. It saved my life and made me become a better person. I'm so glad I get to live like this. All of you, please be careful on your way home.
Bye, Lucia. I hope you can visit us again.
My chest tightened, and I looked down on the floor. Tomorrow, the child says. Sometimes I wish for time to never pass. As an Arya goddess, I would have to fulfill my duty to stay in Emerson's castle and offer blessings to my people. I can never leave my place, or else the nest will slowly die, as history says. I don't want this to happen. I don't want Kunabella to die. I love this place. It's the only place I cherish so much. Goddess Lucia, may I speak with you? Oh, teacher, you don't have to be so formal. I'm not an Arya goddess yet. But you will be soon. Am I not correct? Mr. Emerson told you already? Of course he did. You know, just before class started, he came in unannounced to see me and to inform me that you are becoming an Arya goddess soon. You're even coming over too, and I'm just, whoa! If the children were here, they would have spread rumors about me and him. I wanted to keep doing this. Do what? Singing with the children, learning more things from you. I never would have thought that this would be the last day. Oh, Lucia, as much as I love to keep tutoring you for reading and writing, you are a very hard-working student, but you should know I can't teach you forever. You will have to learn more by yourself from now on. But how will I learn more without you? Aha! How about you take this instead? What is this? A tomb? I opened the old tomb and flipped through the torn pages. Some of the texts were faded, but still readable. I don't think I'd ever seen this book from the Emerson's library bookshelves before. Usually they would take away older history books and put in newer ones. I'm not always sure where they put the older ones, but I don't exactly read them very often. I kept this tome for more than 5 centuries. I want you to keep it for me. What? No! I can't take this! It's yours in the first place! I know, but you are the youngest Arya goddess. You still lack the knowledge of our home and our history from many generations ago. You'll be able to learn many things from this book. Please, take it. But... Please, Lucia! Take it! Don't make me repeat myself! Teacher... Oh, I'm sorry, Lucia. I didn't mean to. It's okay. It didn't bother me. But what's so important about giving it to me? I looked down at the old tomb again. This could be my perfect study material and all, but... I looked down at the old tomb again. This could be my perfect study material and all, but... What would Mr. Emerson say for bringing foreign objects in the castle again? I did get in trouble once for bringing gifts from poor children before. They are quite sensitive to poor stuff. Typical rich families. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't take this. Oh, I understand, my dear. Thank you for your time then. Good luck for the rest of your eternity. Thank you. I shall bless you for an eternity as well. Farewell, my teacher. goddess. I would have never thought I stepped out of this small building for the last time. Has it already been 2 centuries since I've been seeing her? Time sure flies pretty fast, especially from what happened recently. It's quiet, as it usually is. It wasn't like this before. Back when I was a child, many birds from different nests would frequently visit Kunabella. They would happily fly around the sky, dropping colorful feathers on the ground, allowing children and myself to collect many of them to decorate every room we own. Oh, how I miss those colorful days when our birds would smile every day. If only that incident from 200 years ago never happened.
Hey, what's with the depressed look?
Oh, Mrs. Emerson! This is Mrs. Emerson. She is the most powerful knight in Kunabella can have. She's also Mr. Desma's wife, which strengthens the Emerson's fighting power and protection to the Kunabella. She's an amazing person, a motivated speaker, the protector of Kunabella. She's everything everyone needs in Kunabella. However, she's known to be an extremely friendly person. She always loved to joke around and be friends with everyone.
Goddess Lucia, how many times do I have to tell you? Call me Elsa. We've been friends for how long? 2 centuries?
Sorry! It's kind of embarrassing to call you that in front of everyone.
Lucia, how many times do I have to say that no one cares about that? You're also associated with the Emerson family. Why can't you just accept that already?
I don't know.
Oh, you have so much to learn. Anyways, done with your business?
Yes. I had to say goodbye to one of the best tutors in the world.
Oh, the teacher you hired to learn to read and write. You know, you could have picked one of the finest tutors my son had. Instead, you picked the one that teaches the poor children.
Again with your nagging, Elsa. I wanted to learn how to read and write normally, so why not? I never went those kinds of normal routines during my childhood.
Look, I'm sorry for being so repetitive to you, but do you remember that you are associated with us, the Emerson family? We can do anything for you. We can even transform you into a wonderful goddess. Maybe everyone can change their minds about you, too.
I stopped breathing for a moment. Those words again. It hurts me. Being someone my people at once. How many times have I heard about this?
Oh! Lucia, I'm sorry,
Oh, no. It's okay. It's just that... The children wouldn't care about that. All they want me is to express myself for who I am. I'd be happy to visit them every day to sing for them. Luna said I can do that when I'm an Aria goddess. I don't care what everyone thinks.
Sometimes I worry about you, Lucia. Oh well, let's change the subject. I look forward to your performance tonight.
What?
What do you mean by what? Didn't she tell you about that already?
She? Huh? I thought Luna was going to sing tonight.
Sorry about that. There has been a last-minute change and we weren't able to inform you until now. We'll have to prepare for your performance tonight.
My performance?
To celebrate your last day as an Aria goddess in training.
As soon as the music played, I was unable to stay in a state of shock. I was suddenly captivated by the sound of an angel. I looked at the stage area to see a familiar figure. A figure that made me smile widely and forget where I was standing. That figure's name is Luna. She is an individual who always sang in this small area for many centuries. The current Aria goddess who served in Kunabella for more than 300 years. In my vision, she is my mentor, my savior, like a sister to me. She is my goddess, everyone's goddess. As always, she cupped her hands together to show her prayers for the Kunabelian people. Her people joined in her gesture as they showed their prayers towards their beloved figure. I joined in, becoming lost by the sound of the music. So beautiful. The way the sun shines around the golden chains and jewelries around her. Even the way her voice echoes around the nest. Will I ever be like her? I'm not sure how though. I always look forward to seeing myself up there. I would sing many songs. I would offer lots of prayers and blessings. It's kind of exciting when I think about it now. I held Elsa's hand and squeezed them. I couldn't cease my excitement of wanting time to go on and on. Elsa squeezed back, probably replying back to me. She also grinned at me to say, "You can do it, Lucia." For now, I just want to listen to the music. That's right. Music is my home. Music is what I live for. Music.
Hey, what is this woman doing here?
Suddenly, a loud voice rang during the concert. I tightened my grip on Elsa's hand. No, please. Anything but that.
What is she doing here? I bet she's here to ruin the concert. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone is going to kill her. I would feel a lot safer when she's not around.
Right. My past. I can't believe I'm always reminded of the times when I was a child. I used to scream so much all the time, not caring about my surroundings. I was a banshee, as people describe me as. Maybe I should just leave. As I tried to step away from this scene, my hand was gripped even harder.
No. Stay.
But Elsa!
I feel sorry for our Aria goddess. Why would she entrust half of her sacred soul to that bird? Maybe it was because of that greedy mind of hers? And what does she do? Spend time with a bunch of children all day? Is she trying to ruin their minds too? Aw, is she going to scream again? It looks like she's going to cry. For what? Knowing that she's not going to be our goddess soon?
You too better have a very good reason for talking so loudly during my concert.
Luna!
My goddess! We apologize. We didn't mean to interrupt your concert.
It's okay, Lucia.
But just seeing my people stare at me like that, those disappointed eyes that make me feel like a burden every day, it's too much for me.
So, do you two have anything to say about her? If not, then I suggest you two should leave immediately.
We're very sorry. We'll leave.
I'm sorry. The same music still plays, but Luna descends from the stage. Now she is surrounded by her people, having me stand next to Elsa with my hands fidgeting my skirts. Everyone pretended that nothing happened. I couldn't help but feel really bad about it. Luna, including Elsa, having to protect me like that. I hate it. I hate myself. Why? Why do so much for me?
Lucia, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Lucia, I'm worried about you. Why can't our birds just accept you as the way you are? It's really not fair.
I know, but life is not fair. But the past is in the past. I can't go back from what I did. My people will always remember that. And that is something I would never listen to.
How wonderful, Lucia! I'm so proud of you.
Ah, Kulia, Luna.
Kulia, Mrs. Emerson. How is your son doing?
He's doing very well. You know, he just made a new friend recently.
Oh, mind if I ask if this bird is female?
No, he's a boy, but it's strange for him to suddenly go out of the castle more often. He's usually in the library studying, but then again, it is healthy for him to go out. But I made sure he's surrounded by many of the best knights every day.
Little Tyrus going out more to hang out with his new friend? Goddess, that must be really exciting for him. By the way, isn't that boy around his age though?
He is slightly younger than Tyrus, but he's still in a good age range.
Oh, speaking of young people,
Luna looks at me.
how are you becoming an Arya goddess at the age of 316? That's the average age of phoenixes that would become new warriors. That makes me very jealous. I became an Arya goddess at the age of 350.
Really? I became a deputy when I was at least 500 years old.
That's because you had to take extra years of training as a knight, Mrs. Emerson. Sounds pretty hard.
To you it is. I was actually okay with that since I needed the extra strength to really protect you and Lucia from harm. Speaking of you two, it's quite interesting for two female birds to become an Arya goddess. Quite a change of history, if you ask me.
Really?
At least your dream will come true at last, Lucia. Are you ready for this?
Me? Of course I'm ready for this. I mean, I was born ready.
Nervous already. That's exactly how I felt when I first started as an Arya goddess in training. It's a completely normal feeling.
Are you sure? Then why is my heart beating so fast?
That's another normal feeling. You're excited, but nervous at the same time. It's okay to be scared. I know you'll do great. Oh, shoot. I should get back to my duty. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Lucia. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
We shouldn't stand around all day. Come, Lucia. Let us prepare your preparations for tonight.
Huh? Wait up, Luna!